Hello, this is Janae Morales for IBM 320, and this is for Lab 12. This is the chi-square analysis, or I'm sorry, chi-square analysis demo. So the first thing that we're going to do for the analysis is just find the sums of all the whole table, and I'll show you how to do it right now. So you could just do sum, and then drag this down to this one. I like to leave this last one just in case. And then sum. When you get more comfortable with dragging, it gets a lot easier and faster. So then you just want to check. Okay, and then equals sum. Okay. So now that you've computed all the sums of the entire table, you can start to do the expected value. So to do the expected value, remember to look at these three totals right here. So 1, 2, 3. So the first total is going to be here at H4. And you're going to want to freeze H, but you are not going to freeze the 4. And then you're going to multiply by the left bottom corner right here total, and that's going to be your D7, and you're going to want to freeze just the number here. And then you divide by the bottom right number, bottom right total, which will be H7, and you're going to want to freeze that entire value here. Okay, so once you get this value, you can just be comfortable with dragging it, and then drag down, drag down, drag down, and drag down. And you don't actually have to do this last one, which is the totals, but it's good to check that your totals line up. So as you can see, 32, 32, 43, 43, 25, 25, 100, 100. So that means this whole thing is correct and you computed that correctly. Then you can go to the chi-square. And then the chi-square is really simple. It's just going to be these first two values. And then so we're going to do the D4 minus the first value of the second table, which is D32. Okay, and then you're going to put these in parentheses, as you do with any chi-square analysis, and you're going to put it to squared. And then you're going to divide that by D32 again. Okay, so now you have these values, so then you can just do the same as you did right here. Pull this down and pull this down, and you could just don't mind the total, don't even worry about that. Okay, and these totals really don't matter. As you can see, it's not even relevant. Just look at these right here, and then, but you do want to find the sum of the entire box. So just put sum, highlight entire box, and you're going to get 12.99. I'd like to actually round this off to 13. Just to make it a little easier, a little better for you to understand. And then you want to find your degrees of freedom as well. So you label this as DF, DF, and I'm going to look at the degrees of freedom is going to be your number of columns that you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1. Times the number of rows that you have. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So 4 minus 1 times 4 minus 1. Sorry, I was looking at the total, so this is actually 3 minus 1. Just double checking. Okay, and then remember to put your equal sign, which is really important. Okay, so then you have 13 and you have 6. So these are going to be important in computing the last part, which is your chi-square. So then you're going to want to go to chi-square distribution. So let's see, chi-square distribution. And then you're going to want this value first, and this value second, and compute, and then you get a p-value of 0.0043. And I'm actually going to move this over just so it's a little easier to look at. And so it's a little more organized. So then you have your p-value 0.043, and if anything is less than 0.05, that means that this is significant. So the age is actually a factor on the grade. Okay, and then that's it for the chi-square. Thank you.